Screen is visible, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Okay, let's start now. Okay, now see, I'm going to explain you the table again. So here is angle. Angle is there theta and here is trigonometry ratios, right? So angle will be 0 degree and then 30 degree. And then 45 degree. And then 60. And then last is 90. So this is 45 children. This is 60 degree and this is 90 degree. Okay. Now trigonometry ratios are sine theta, cos theta, tan theta. Then next is cosecant theta and then sec theta and last is cot theta. Right? Speak children.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, beta Dhriti. Now see. Now we have started angle R, angle with 0. So you will start with 0. So you will write here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Now our counting ends with 0. So you will divide all the numbers by 4. Our counting ends with 4. So you will divide all the numbers by 4. Now, next step will be you will take square root. You will take square root. Right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Puriya,
Yes, ma'am.
understood, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Because today is your first class with us. So, firstly, we will write the counting. Start with 0 because we have started our angle with 0. So, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then our counting ends with 4. Then you will divide all the numbers by 4. Now, next is you will take the square root. So, 0 by 4 will be 0. 1 by 4 will be equal to 1 by 2. And 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So, 1 by root 2 will be the value for sine 45. Then sine 60 will be root 3 by 2. And 4 by 1. 4 by 4 is 1. So, square root of 1 will be 1. So, children, tell me all have understood? Aryan, Siddharth, Moksha,
Yes,
Puriya,
ma'am.
Kashvi, Thriti, Meher, Pranya, Sudhanshu, Sumuk.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All have understood this talk? Okay.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
now for finding the angles, values of cos theta angles, what you will do, you will just start writing from the back. Okay, so sine 90 is 1. So you will write in cos 0. Okay. Now next is cos 60 is root 3 by 2. So you will write here 3 by 2. Okay. Then 1 by root 2 as it is. Now next is 1 by 2 here and this 0 here. So this step also, children, you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Aryan, Siddharth,
Yes, ma'am.
Moksha,
Yes, ma'am.
Priya,
Yes.
Kashvi,
Yes, ma'am.
Triti, Pranya, Sumuk,
Yes, ma'am.
Sudhanshu.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now tan theta. I have told you that tan theta is the ratio of sine theta and cos theta. Right? So now find the ratios. So 0 divided 1 will be equal to 0. Right, children? Because when you are dividing 0 by any number, then it gives only 0. So now 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. 2 cancel. So 1 by root 3. Now next 1 upon root 2 divided by 1 upon root 2. So it will be 1 only. And root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. 2 cancel, then it will be root 3. So 1 upon 0 will be not defined. So children, have you understood this thing also?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Siddharth, Moksha, Huriya, Kashvi, Triti, Meher,
Yes, ma'am.
Sudhanshu, Sumuk,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Aryan.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now cosecant theta is reciprocal of which trigonometry ratio? Tell.
Sine.
Yes, sine. So you will write reciprocal of sine only. So reciprocal of sine 1 upon 0 will be not defined. Yes, it will be na. Then reciprocal of 1 upon 2 will be.
2.
Tell me. Yes, 2. Speak, children. And then reciprocal of 1 upon root 2.
Root 2.
Yes. Reciprocal of root 3 by 2.
2 by root 3.
Yes. And then reciprocal of 1 will be.
1.
1.
Good. Okay, next.
Ma'am, why are you explaining this again?
Okay, very good, beta. So now, Aryan, tell me, sec theta is reciprocal of which trigonometry ratio?
Cos theta.
Yes, good, beta. So, it is reciprocal of cos theta. So now, Huriya, tell me, beta, reciprocal of 1 is?
1.
1. Good, beta. Kashvi, reciprocal of root 3 by 2 is?
2 by root.
Yes, good, beta. Pranya, reciprocal of 1 upon root 2?
2. Ma'am, 2.
Root 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
1 upon root 2 reciprocal is root 2. Good, beta. Now, Thriti, reciprocal.
2, ma'am.
Thriti, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, good. And then, Sumuk, reciprocal of 0 is?
Different.
Thriti, I was asking reciprocal of 1 upon 2, beta.
2, ma'am.
Okay, good, beta. Yes, Sumuk, reciprocal of 0 is?
I'm not defined. Hello.
Yes, not defined. Good, beta. Good, Sumuk. Now, Moksha,
Yes, ma'am.
Moksha, tell me cot theta is reciprocal of which trigonometry ratio?
Ma'am, 0 is not defined, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
In cot theta, 0 is not defined, ma'am.
Okay. So it is reciprocal of tan theta, right? So reciprocal of 0 is not defined. Good, beta Moksha. Children, am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
because I have left it due to network issue, beta. Sorry for that. Okay, now next is Siddharth.
Yes, ma'am.
Siddharth, tell me, beta. Reciprocal of 1 upon root 3.
Root 3.
Yes, very good. Sudhamshu,
Yes, ma'am.
reciprocal of 1 upon root 2.
1.
Sorry, reciprocal of 1 is
1,
1.
1.
Good. Siddhishri, good evening, Siddhishri.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you, beta?
Fine.
Okay. Siddhishri, tell me reciprocal of root 3, beta. Siddhi? Okay. Thriti, tell me reciprocal of root 3.
1 by root 3, ma'am.
Yes, good. Now, reciprocal of not defined. Puria,
Yes, ma'am.
reciprocal of not defined, beta.
0,
See,
ma'am.
yes, because not defined is 1 upon 0 and we have to find reciprocal of this. So 0 will goes in numerator. So 0 by 1 will be 0. So children, I hope you all have understood how to make trigonometry table, beta, angle table.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All have understood? Only Meher and Dhriti is replying. Aryan,
Yes,
Siddharth,
ma'am.
Yes,
Moksha,
ma'am.
Ma'am.
Puria, Kashvi, Pranya,
Yes.
Siddhishri, Tumuk.
Ma'am.
Okay. So children, let's start.
Ma'am, why did we do this again?
Yes, beta.
Why did we do this table again? Yesterday we did it, right?
Actually, Puria has joined today only, beta. Because
Okay,
we are doing this now.
okay, ma'am.
That's why I have recapitulated. Okay. Okay. Now next is now your NCRT questions, beta. Is it visible, beta?
No, ma'am.
Still it is not visible. Okay, just wait. Now see whether it is visible or not.
Ma'am, it's visible.
Okay. Yes. See children, yesterday we did this question number 1. First part and second part, right? If you have remembered. This question number 1 and 2 we did in yesterday's class. Okay. So now third part. Let's proceed to third part. Third part is cos 45 degree divided by sec 30 plus cosecant 30. Okay. So cos 45 is yes children, from the table just see the value and tell me value of cos 45.
1 upon root. 1 by
Yes.
root 2.
Yes, 1 by root 2. Kashvi, tell me value of sec 30.
Ma'am, 2 by root 3.
Yes, 2 by root 3. Good, beta. Yes. Now, Dhriti, value of cosecant 30?
2, ma'am.
2. Good. So, after putting these values, children, we will do the simplification part. So, what we need to do here? Tell me, we will take the LCM in the denominator part. So, 1 upon root 2 upon. So, here, in the denominator of 2, nothing is mentioned. So, you will write 1. Now, take the LCM root 3. So, it will be 2. See, now when different denominators are there, you will just cross multiply. So, 2 ones is 2 plus 2 into root 3 is 2 root 3. Got it? Now, next is, now you will this shift your root 3 to the numerator. So, it will be root 3 by root 2, right? Root 3 by root 2 into 2 plus 2 root 3. This step is clear to all children? Tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
children, see, inside the bracket, 2 2s are there. So we can take 1 2 common, beta. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we will take 2 common. Then you will write 1 plus root 3. Right? So now, if you remembered that in grade 9, in polynomial chapter, not in polynomial, in number system chapter, you have studied about the rationalization. Have you studied?
Yes, ma'am.
So, yes. So, here is, we are having this irrational number. So, what we will do, we will just rationalizing it by opposite sign, right? So, you will multiply this by the rationalizing factor. So, what will be the rationalizing factor of 1 plus root 3? It will be 1 minus root 3, right? If you are having root 3 plus root 2, then rationalizing factor of this will be root 3 minus root. Remembered, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So now we can do one thing, that we will write, because our addition follows commutative law. So I have written this root 3 plus 1. So if you are writing 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2, both are the same thing now. So if I have written 1 plus root 3 or root 3 plus 1, both are the same thing. Right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Now you will write on rationalizing, So root 3 upon 2 root 2 multiply root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 plus 1 into root 3 minus. Understood this step, beta? All have understood?
Yes,
tell me,
ma'am.
children.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, beta. Puriya, Aryan, Kashvi, Pranya, Moksha, Sumok, Meher,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Siddhishri, Sudhamshu, Siddharth, Aryan.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And one more thing, see, your denominator part, √3 plus 1 and √3 minus 1. So, if you remembered about this identity, a square minus b square, that is equal to a plus b and a minus b. So, if you are observing √3 plus 1 and √3 minus 1, right? So, the value of a will be √3 and value of b will be 1. Right, children? So, you can write √3 upon 2√2 into √3 minus 1 upon √3 whole square minus 1 whole square. You will apply this identity, a square minus b square. So tell me, have you understood this step better?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So children, if you are facing any difficulty in any step, you can interrupt me in between, okay? Okay, beta. Now see, √3 upon 2√2, then √3 minus 1. √3 square is 3 only
3.
and minus 1. Then you will write √3 into √3 minus 1 upon, see, √2 into 2. Now multiply 2 into 2. What it will be? 4, right?
4 root.
Yes. So √3 into √3 minus 1 upon 2 to the 4 √2. Now again, we have got irrational number in our denominator. So what will be our next step? We need to rationalization again.
Yes, ma'am.
So you will write multiply and divide this numerator and denominator by √2. So √2 multiply and √2 divide. Right? Now multiply √2 into √3. See, if you have studied in your irrational number part, that see, irrational number √a into √b. Then what you will write? √ab. Right? So you will write √6 into √3 minus 1 divided by 4 into √2 into √2. 2. Then your answer will be this is our last step. Then our answer is √6 into √3 minus 1 upon 8. This is your answer, children. So tell me, have you understood this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can
Okay,
you
Aryan, Siddharth, Moksha, Huria,
Yes, ma'am.
Kashvi, Meher,
Yes, ma'am.
Pranya, Siddhishri, Sudhamshu, Sumuk.
Ma'am, can you explain once
Ma'am,
again?
can you once explain this
Yes.
right side part?
Yes. Only this rationalization, beta.
Ma'am, the
Yes, ma'am.
R.
Okay, see. See, we were having √3 upon 2√2, right? Into √3 plus 1, right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have to rationalize first this part, right? This √3 plus 1. So rationalizing factor of √3 plus 1 is √3 minus 1. You have to change only the sign between the two numbers. First is irrational number and one is rational number, right? So you will multiply a numerator and denominator by root 3 minus 1. This is called rationalization. Got it, my point, children?
Yes.
This is
Yes.
called rationalization.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, root 3 multiply root 3 minus 1. I have written this root 3 minus 1 within a bracket only. Now divided by, now multiply this. 2 root 2 into root 3 plus 1 and root 3 minus 1. So now we are having this identity a plus b and a minus b. That is equal to a square minus b square. So children, if you will see, you will observe that here root 3 both are same. 1 and 1, only there is a difference of their sign. Plus and minus, alternate sign are there. So you will apply this identity a square minus b square. Right? So on comparing, the value of a will be root 3 and value of b is 1. Right? So you will write root 3 into root 3 minus 1 upon 2 root 2 into root 3 square minus 1. Got it, my point, beta?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Show me a thumbs up. Okay. So now, root 3 into root 3 minus 1 upon 2 root 2. Now, root 3 square is 3 only minus. So, root 3 into root 3 minus 1 upon 2 root 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. So, you will write root 3 into root 3 minus 1 upon 4 root. So, till here, all have understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Meher, Moksha,
ma'am.
Aryan, Siddharth, Puriya,
Yes, ma'am.
Kashvi,
Yes.
Siddhishri, Pranya,
Yes, ma'am.
Sudhamshu, and Somo.
Yes.
Yes,
Puriya,
ma'am.
have you understood, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now, children, this we have got. Now again, we have got this irrational number in the denominator, right? So what you will do, you will rationalize it again. So for this, just you will multiply and divide it by root 2 only. Because there is single irrational number, not in any combination with any irrational or rational number. Okay. So you will write, see, root 3 into root 2. It will be root 6. 3 2 ja 6. So root 3 minus 1 divided by 4 root 2 into root 2. It will be 2. So root 6 into root 3 minus 1 upon 8. Okay. Or see, children, root 3 multiply root 2. So you can write root as raised to the power half. Right, children? And 2 also as 2 raised to the power half. So when powers are same, then you can multiply their bases. So 3 multiply 2 raised to the power half. So 6 raised to the power half. So it will be root 6. Understood, children, why this comes root 6?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So children, kindly note it down.
Ma'am, I had a doubt, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, in the trigonometry table, there are many not defined, right, ma'am? So if they ask, for example, tan 90 degrees, then what are we supposed to write? Because it's not defined, right?
Not defined only, not defined. Nothing you have to write. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. But then what if they gave like a sum, for example, tan 90 degrees divided by cos 30 degrees or something like that? What are we supposed to do?
First of all, see, beta. If they are giving in 1090, right? So 1090 means perpendicular upon base, right? So values of perpendicular and base will given. Suppose a perpendicular is given 5 and base you need to find. So this 1090, this value we will apply in application of trigonometry chapter 9. Okay. So 1090 is not defined. Not defined means 1 upon 0 you can write. Then 5 upon base. Then multiply. Then base will be 0. Got it, beta?
Okay, ma'am.
So children, please note this. And this pic I will share with you, children. And Dviti, Uriya, we will do questions from your book also. Okay, beta?
Okay.
Yeah. So no need to worry. We will do questions from your book also.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
you did announce the class being now, right?
Yesterday I have announced only. Even I have asked you one by one only. Children, did I ask you na?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, beta, Abhina. You
Okay,
forgot?
at least what happened till now?
Only this question. That is third part. This question is very long.
Okay.
Yeah.
For half an hour.
Yes. Firstly, we recapitulate the table and then we proceed this question. Only one question we did. Written, children, till here? May I scroll down?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Done, children? Children, have you written all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you wait for me, ma'am?
Yes, Abhina.
Can you just scroll up?
Yeah.
Ma'am, can I read?
Yes, Sudhanshu. No, beta. One more question I will explain. Because that type of question I have given in your exam,
Okay, ma'am.
in your test. Yes. Don't leave the class, beta. Abhinav, increase your speed, beta, of writing.
Yes, ma'am.
May I scroll down? Abhinav, may I scroll down, beta?
Just wait a second, ma'am. I'm done. I am almost done.
Okay, okay.
Ma'am, can you scroll down? ma'am?
Yeah, wait. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
See, children, there is question number 3. Question number 3. 10a plus b is equal to root 3 and 10a minus b is equal to 1 upon root 3. Then find a and b. If this type of question came in your exam, then what you will do? First of all, you will check your table. You will check your table. So children, check your table and tell me at which angle the value of 10 is root 3. Tell me, hurry up.
60 degrees.
60 degrees.
60 degree. So you will write here 1060. Okay. Now compare them. Then 10 will. Now A plus B. Compare their angles. Then A plus B will be equal to 60 degree. This is your first equation. Got it?
Yes,
Understood,
ma'am.
beta?
Yes.
From this, 10A minus B. Now check in your table that at which angle the value of 10 is 1 upon root 3. Check it
30
once.
degrees.
30
30
degrees.
30.
Yes, 30 degree. So you will write 1030. Right. Now compare the angles. A minus B is equal to 30 degree. This is your equation 2. Now you have got the 2 linear equations in 2 variables A and B. Right. So we will solve on so all we can find this value. So value of A will be 30 plus B. Right, beta? Let this equation be A. Now put value of A in equation 1. So we get A
B.
plus B is equal to 60 degree, right, beta? So instead of A, you will put 30 plus B is equal to 60 degree. Okay. Now you will transpose this. So B plus B will be 2B is equal to 60 minus 30. So 2B will be equal to 30 degree and then value of B will be 15. So children, have you understood this step?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Only Meher. What about others?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Puriya, Siddharth, Moksha, Kashvi, Abhinav,
Yes, ma'am.
Pranya, Sudhamshu,
Yes, ma'am.
Sumukh. Now we have got the value of B. Now you will put value of B in equation A because we want value of A also. So value of A will be 30 plus 15. So it will be 44. Right? So this is the answer. So always write your answer within a box only, children. This thing I am asking you again and again. Okay? So this question is quite important according to your examination point of view, board examinations or state board. Okay? Please note this fast. And instead of 10, they can give you any trigonometry ratio. Suppose they have given cos A plus B is equal to 1 by root 2. And cos A minus B is equal to 1 by 2. Then you have to check the table and write the angle. Okay, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. So, Dhriti, have you understood, beta? What we
Yes,
did in the
ma'am.
today's class?
Yes.
Aryan? Okay, beta. Aryan? Abhinav? Understood?
Ma'am,
Aryan?
you looked at the table
Yes,
and then
ma'am.
said it's
Yes, ma'am.
A plus B, right?
Yes. Siddharth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Moksha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Huria? Understood, beta? Am I audible, Huria?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Kasri,
Yes.
Meher,
Yes, ma'am.
Pranya,
Yes, ma'am.
Sudhamshu,
Yes, ma'am.
and Sumukh.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good, beta.
Completed, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Now those who have written, they can leave, beta. Because you are
Thank you,
having your
ma'am.
next class also at 6:20.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, beta.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, beta.
Ma'am, can you scroll down?
Scroll down. Nothing. Okay, okay. A value of A is there. Just wait. Fine?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Bye, beta.
Thank you, ma'am.
Abhinav, return.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Done.
Dhriti,
Yes, ma'am.
unmute yourself.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, unmute yourself, beta. And turn on your camera. I want to see you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Dhriti, have you understood, beta? What we
Yes,
did in
ma'am.
the today's class? About
Yes,
the
ma'am.
trigonometry table.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And don't worry, beta. We will do your books questions also in the class.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. After completing
Okay.
this NCRT, then we will proceed to your book. Okay. We will
Okay.
consider your book also.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Bye bye, beta. Join your next
Thank you,
class.
ma'am. Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
Bye, beta. Bye, beta.